Dozens of teenagers were partying here, but if they knew what was underneath this furniture, they would have run screaming. It was summer 2011 in Port St. Lucie in Florida. 17-year-old Tyler Hadley had been telling all of his friends that his parents were out of town and he wanted to celebrate. Spoiler alert, they were very much in town. In the afternoon of July the 16th, he posted a status on social media to almost build up a bit of hype. He put "party at my crib tonight, ... maybe." And then at 8 p.m. he posted "party at my house, hit me up." Chillingly, in hindsight, his friend asked, "What if your parents come home?" And Tyler put, "They won't. Trust me." So everybody headed over to Tyler's house and they were having a great time, dancing, drinking, partying. It was so much fun. So why was Tyler acting so anxious? Guests were kind of okay, maybe it's just because he's taken some substances and he's a little bit jittery and on edge. They didn't think too deeply into it. They certainly could never have predicted that in that very house they were partying in, 2 dead bodies lay in the master bedroom. So as the night went on, loads of people were showing up at this party. I believe around 60 people in the end, and the house got pretty trashed. People were smoking, smashing bottles. It was getting really chaotic. Right before one of his friends, Mark, left at the end of the night, Tyler had a chilling confession. He leaned over to him and goes, "Dude, I did some things. I might go to prison. I might go away for life. I don't know, dude. I'm freaking out right now." And I mean, what do you say to that? Mark was pretty drunk by this point. He didn't really know what Tyler was getting at. He was like, "Don't be telling me that sort of thing. I don't need to know." So let's rewind to Tyler growing up then. He was a pretty sweet kid by the sounds of things. He was never in any trouble when he was very, very young. But as he grew up, he became more depressed and more anxious. Although he started off having a pretty good relationship with his parents, as he started to get older and rebel, it became very strained between them all. In the weeks prior to this tragedy, Tyler had made some pretty sick comments, and his friends didn't really understand whether he was just joking or not. Tyler had said he wanted to kill his parents and have a big party after. He was like, "Nobody's ever done that before, throw a huge party with all the bodies still in the house." The friends just put this down to him just fantasizing and just being a rebellious teenager. It turned out Tyler's parents had confiscated his phone recently as a punishment for him rebelling, and he was about to take the most sickening revenge. His parents, Blake and Mary Jo, were absolutely lovely people. Yes, they tried to punish him, but they were just trying to teach him right from wrong. Mary Jo was a warm, kind-hearted woman. She'd worked as an elementary school teacher, and Blake was a good, reliable guy. He worked at a power plant. On the 16th of July, they came home, not realizing they wouldn't make it out alive. Tyler locked their dog in a closet and just before 5 p.m. grabbed a hammer. He crept up behind his mum, who was working on the family computer. In a frenzy, he started smashing her over the head with the weapon. In the chaos and screams, his dad ran in, wondering what the hell was going on, having no idea that the person causing this damage was his actual son. And the dad ran straight into his murderous path. Tyler started bashing him over the head with the hammer too. When the dad saw Mary Jo on the floor, he looked at Tyler and said, "Why?" And Tyler coldly looked him in the eye and said, "Why the F not?" His parents stood absolutely no chance. Tyler brutally murdered them and then dragged their bodies across the floor into the master bedroom. He hid the bodies under a bunch of furniture and then coldly took his parents' credit cards and decided to use them to buy all of the alcohol for the evening. Obviously, his little drunken confession and the fact that multiple guests at the party reported a really foul smell ended in Tyler being arrested shortly after. He pleaded no contest and was given life in prison, and in 2015 the family home was demolished.